David R. Guttery is an investment advisory representative of Ameritas Investment Corporation and president of Keystone Financial Group in Trussville, Alabama. Please stay tuned through the end of the video for additional important disclosure information.
Today I'm joined by David Guttery, president of Keystone Financial Group in Trussville, for a discussion about long-term care insurance. Hi David, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
David, last month we talked about the need for disability insurance for the protection of income, but long-term care insurance is also important for wealth preservation, correct?
Yes. Frankly, needs of long-term care can fall upon anyone, not just those nearing or transitioning into retirement. Some of these statistics may be surprising. In the state of Alabama, the average cost of a nursing home private room was $76,267 per year. The median yearly cost for all nursing homes in the United States was just over $80,000 per year in 2016. Nearly 70% of people over the age of 65 will need long-term care support services at some point in their lives, according to the 2016 publication of Medicare and You. Medicare does not pay for long-term care. In 2015, the national average length of a nursing home stay was 835 days. It's easy to see that hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of expense could easily be incurred in just a few years.
Those are surprising figures. To what degree might Medicaid be available to residents of Alabama to help offset these costs?
Alabama is an income cap state, meaning in order to be eligible for long-term care benefits, there is a hard income limit at the time of application. Generally, that limit is $2,250 of monthly income. There's also a resources test, which is limited to $2,000 at the beginning of any given month. I strongly advise clients to consult with elder care attorneys for advice when it comes to the disposition of estate and the creation of qualified income trusts and other tools that might be of benefit when it comes to planning for needs of long-term care.
Obviously, having a long-term care insurance policy can be of tremendous benefit when it comes to paying for these expenses.
Yes, and there are a few ways to obtain such coverage. For most, the traditional long-term care policy comes to mind, but there is another way to seek coverage for these expenses. Many companies offer a hybrid life insurance policy that comes with a chronic illness rider. If the insured is unable to perform 2 out of 6 activities of daily living, most of these riders will provide for the payment of half the death benefit to the insured over a 60-month period of time. These policies build cash value and can serve multiple purposes. In addition to being life insurance and providing a death benefit, they are also a tax-sheltered source of savings and a source of indemnity against the cost of long-term care. Generally, these hybrid policies are easier to underwrite because they're based on mortality assumptions. The underwriting of traditional long-term care policies is based on the assumption of morbidity. Lastly, the benefit under a hybrid life insurance policy is paid directly to the insured, regardless of the source of care. It could be a non-medically qualified spouse or a child that's actually providing the care at home, but the benefit is paid so long as the insured cannot perform 2 of the 6 activities of daily living. For most traditional long-term care policies, before benefits are payable, care must be received from a qualified medical source, which for many means through an institution or at home through private duty nursing.
It's good to know about these alternatives. In your opinion, is one significantly better than the other?
It depends. The traditional policies can be jointly underwritten, and to some extent, a portion of the premium may be deductible. The hybrid life insurance policy may be easier to underwrite, however, and the benefits paid more easily. It depends on the situation and the need of the family. I would be happy to meet with anyone for whom this is of importance to help them explore the option that would make the most sense for their situation.
Thank you, David. For additional information, David may be reached through the means listed upon the following screen. For the Trussville Tribune, I'm Tana Friday.
David R. Guttery independently offers securities and investment advisory services through Ameritas Investment Corporation, member FINRA and SIPC. AIC and Keystone Financial Group are not affiliated. Additional products and services may be available through David R. Guttery or Keystone Financial Group that are not offered through AIC. Some of the products and concepts discussed have their own cost and are subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. These costs and risks will be thoroughly discussed with you prior to any recommendation or solicitation. Past performance is no guarantee of future results.